this can be one way to build an RC stand on a budget. You get a couple pieces of plywood or any wood board you have laying around, cut one to size as the base, a scrap of 2x4, put some glue on the bottom, attach it with 2 screws from the bottom, and then cut another size as the top base where the car stands. Put some glue, attach it like this with a couple of screws from here, and there you have it. Very cheap RC stand on a budget, very fast, and can be built with very basic tools. The one I'm gonna build, it's gonna be a little bit more custom. I want this base to match my Traxxas Summit perfectly, and I also want this top to spin and lock in case I don't want it to spin. So when you're working on your wheels, you can spin it around quickly, but when you don't, when you're wrenching on the car, you don't want it to spin. You can lock it. Give us the rotation we need. I'm using this wheel. I got it at Home Depot. It's probably about $6 or $7. Nice platform to mount the top plate onto. And what's good about this one, it has the spacing here of exactly 1.5 to fit a 2x4. Once we remove the wheel, we're going to use a 2x4 and going to use the same bolt. This it's easy to remove. Just so. Now that I have all the pieces, the wood pieces cut, I'm going to sand them down so they don't have any rough edges and corners. And I'm going to do a mock-up to see if they all fit together nicely. Now I have my pieces cut to size. I'm using as a base another pine board, big enough so the whole stand is stable. I've got a 2x4 to the height I need. I'm going to be working on this bench, which is unusual height, is 33 inches. So I cut this for this side, but if you're working on a smaller table or on a higher table, cut your 2x4 accordingly. This will get mounted like this in the middle of the board. Then I have my rotating device. It's going to get mounted here with the hole in the 2x4. We're going to use the same bolt that we removed. This goes right on top. Gives us the spin we need. And I have these 2 shims. They're going right on the edges. I'm going to glue them right there. All this gets assembled with wood glue and screws. I'm going to mark the hole for the bolt. And I want this a little offset so I have room for my locking mechanism. And I'm marking the hole for the bolt. Perfect fit. So I glued the pieces together. I taped them so they stay in place while we assemble the rest of it. I'm not worried about sinking the heads of these screws because I'm gonna put 4 rubber pads in the corner for stability. Now when that glue is gonna set, that's actually gonna provide more support. Now I'm gonna install this bearing plate on the underside of the top support. Make sure it's right in the middle. I'm using some short screws so I don't come out the other side. Well, now that we have the leg attached to the base and we have the bearing plate attached to the top, you can go ahead, put them together with the bolt that we removed. Here we have the final product of the camera. I gave it a dark walnut stain and a clear indoor-outdoor gloss. And also on the back I put these rubber pads, 1 in each corner. Keeps it from sliding around on a table.